Hi ViRGO, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina. This is your Feb 2020 love story reading as well as singles reading. I will be doing a separate singles reading, okay? So I'll leave the timestamps below for that. Now, I'm going to do my usual spread, which is your side versus their side in terms of thoughts and feelings and all those other things. Okay, but feel free to swap the sides and you know what's gonna resonate most with you. Having said that, please do not force the messages to apply to your situation, because this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every ViRGO out there. Okay, if you'd like a direct reading, you can get in touch with me for that. Now, I have pulled out some oracle cards as additional guidance or messages, okay, for you from Spirit, which we'll take a look at towards the end of the reading. Let's begin. Ooh, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Someone's really enjoying their life. I feel like you've come to a good place where you're really strong, you're confident, you're standing on your feet, and I'm also hearing you're not afraid to be alone or take time out for yourself. Maybe your relationship has reached that level of comfort and security where you can take some time off and, you know, give each other space and things like that. Yeah, but I don't know why I keep hearing I'm not afraid to be alone. So maybe that's the vibe that you're giving off, okay, to this person. Let's see. I'll take these two. Okay. Alright, so let me just set this up. Okay, so this is the layout. This is the mutual energy between you and this other person. This is your side, okay? How you're coming into this situation or this month towards this person. This is your thoughts and feelings towards them. This is your behavior. This is what you want, okay, from the relationship or from them. And this is the outcome or near future, okay? And this is their side, okay? So let's start. Wow. No wonder I was hearing not afraid to be alone. Okay. And the tower comes crashing down. You've had some sort of revelation, I feel, about your relationship dynamics, okay? That is what I'm getting. How it may be that you are, how you've been perhaps giving your power away. In what way are illusions featuring in your relationship? Have you been holding back? Have you been fearful? These are the kind of thoughts I feel that you're thinking. And something's changing rapidly, okay? Something's changing in order to get rid of some structure that was not actually built on a solid, strong foundation, okay? So I see the tower as divine intervention. So it may seem uncomfortable, it may seem like this is not right, but at the end of it, when you look back in hindsight, it seems like just a thing that should have happened, okay, perhaps long back. Now let's see how you're coming into this. So you've got the Hermit and the Knight of Cups. Interesting. Two contrasting energies, actually. They've got the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Swords. I feel like it's been rather rough between the two of you. This person maybe, I feel like you're both kind of feeling challenged, okay? That is what I'm feeling. You have a different way of dealing with things, of course, and this is your energy, okay? The Hermit, that is a Virgo card. So I get the feeling you're being you're falling back on your defense mechanisms is what I'm getting. You may be retreating from the situation, trying to get a hold of what's happening, bringing that stillness, silence in your space, and retreating so that you can understand and even quiet your mind and listen to your inner voice, your inner wisdom. And with the Knight of Cups, I get the feeling that you're sort of ready to, at least you're partially trying to move on, okay? Start from a clean slate is what I'm getting. Which in reference to the Tower makes a lot of sense, because then you start afresh, you start from scratch again. Start to build a new foundation. The other person, I feel, is going through some difficult, challenging time as well. They may be kind of feeling attacked is what I'm getting. Offended. But with the Ten of Swords, what has to be done with, has to be done with. So there's just no... otherwise you'd just be dragging it on, wouldn't you? Let's see. Okay. They've got the Queen of Cups, Temperance, and the Emperor. Interesting. This person is really trying to delve into their emotions, their feelings, trying to make sense of things, and also trying to sort of come back to a place of power and control. Maybe they are a bit controlling, I don't know. It could be with the Devil energy here. You've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Let's see. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Let's get some clarity. Get some clarification for the Knight of Wands, please. The Ace of Swords is just confirming what I said with the Tower. Okay, there's a sense of clarity hitting through the roof into your crown chakra. It's like this aha moment where you can't just go back to, not seeing what you see now. That is the kind of feeling. The Four of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So you may be thinking about this Knight of Wands or someone approaching you, okay, or you approaching someone. That is quite possible. You approaching someone maybe new, someone different, but you're holding back, okay, with the Four of Pentacles. You're trying to maintain the status quo. You may have somebody else on your mind is what I'm getting, Virgo. But yeah, I get the feeling it's someone else, not this person. But you're sort of waiting it out because um, the dust has to settle before you can actually decide what to do and move ahead. But you're thinking about it for sure. It may be someone you're really attracted to, someone you feel passionately about. This person is trying to heal, trying to come to terms with, like I said, the emotions, trying to even play along is what I'm hearing, okay? Play along, trying to maintain that, get along, okay, with you. But they are thinking about you. Let's see. Okay. We've got Justice, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Interesting. Their behavior. I feel like they're being careful. Why are they being careful? Why is the Justice coming here? Ah, okay. We've got the Three of Swords and the King of Swords. They're trying to maintain, and the Queen of Swords. Lots of characters here. But their behavior, I get, is a bit standoffish in the sense that they're being cold in a way. Okay, that is what I'm getting. Even though they are putting in some effort, they may be trying to communicate with you, but they may be coming across as someone who is quite cold. But the truth is that they are even hurting themselves, okay? They are hurting, they're trying to heal from something themselves. Okay, so there's indecision on both sides. You're both sort of holding back, I feel. You've got the King of Wands now. With the Knight of Wands, you've got the King of Wands here. If that is not somebody else that you're thinking about, which I strongly feel is the case for most of you, I feel that you are, yeah, I kind of feel that you are in two minds about this person, and you need to make a choice between this person and someone else. So you're trying to divide your attention, your time between two people is what I'm getting. But at the same time, there is something like you've closed the chapter on one person, I feel. This is quite complicated. Lots of characters coming here, so there could be like a third angle, a third person involved here on either side. Okay, it could be on your side, could be on their side, but I feel that this person wants to talk to you, wants to communicate, but they're not able to. Maybe for some of you, this person has found out, or they kind of know that you are moving on maybe to someone else, and you've got your sight, okay, you've got someone else in sight, but they're afraid to really talk to you about it. Let's see, what do they want? Again, there's that lots of swords here. They want to speak. They want to speak their mind. And with the Page of Pentacles here, this is also someone who wants to sort of build on something, have a fresh start, a fresh go at something, okay? at a commitment, possibly. But it's strange because they're still hurting. What do you want? The Empress and the Ten of Cups. So you want you want to look after yourself, you want to prioritize yourself, I am feeling, but you also want to look after and have a family to look after, have that dream Ten of Cups, the the end goal. I feel like you want to be treated differently, is what I'm getting. You want to be treated like the Empress. Because you know your worth, okay? You know you've got a strong sense of self-worth. And if someone is trying to sort of undermine you in a way, you're not going to put up with it, is what I'm getting. Okay, so this is leading to the Nine of Swords, the Death and the Moon. So something comes to an end, but it's leading, they're not really telling you where it's heading, okay? But something is going to likely come to a head and come to an end with the death card here. You've got a lot of major arcana cards, so this seems to be quite significant. Also, what's coming to an end is perhaps your fear of the unknown, your fear of what's beyond, your anxiety is associated with the unknown. This is a big transformation. Perhaps this relationship is teaching you some important lessons which sparks off your spiritual awakening or spiritual personal growth, okay, transformation, whatever you may call it. Let's see. What are the oracle cards? Ebb and flow, invocation, happy, mending, storm warning, financial constraints, okay. I didn't see that anywhere in the reading, financial constraints, but that could possibly have something to do with this relationship. But it's also about having that poverty mindset, okay, and that sense of self-worth, okay, or lack of it rather. The storm warning is basically the tower falling down, and it's just that it's just basically confirming that. I feel like the idea here is to seek what makes you happy and to go with the flow, to understand the cycles of life, which I feel like you do, and maybe this relationship can be mended in due time, but at the moment or in this month, I feel like it's going to spark off, like I said, a transformation, and for something new to be birthed, something old has to end. So that is what the death card is suggesting here. Maybe it's got to do with the way things were, a particular pattern, a particular approach to the relationship, and some aspect of it perhaps that comes to an end. Okay, that is quite possible. Let's get some cards from my deck. What does this person want to say to you? Oh, okay. You're a blessing in my life. I deeply care for you, but we don't talk anymore like we used to. So they feel that you're not really communicating, or they can't communicate, like I said, to you openly for some reason. Whereas they really want to, okay? They really want to. Let's see. What do you want to say to this person? What does ViRGO want to say to this person? I'm also hearing the key to your happiness is in your own hands, okay? Much like the Nine of Pentacles. I have so much to say to you, but the cat got my tongue, okay? What else does ViRGO want to say? You're everything I've ever wanted and more, okay? There's so much I wanted to say, but I guess it's too late. So you've got this, I feel like you're also resistant. You're not willing to completely come out of your shell and speak, okay? What else does this person want to say to you? I'm going to get one last message. Let's take things one day at a time, okay? Interesting. So, ouch. And at the bottom of this deck we have, now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now, it's possible that that version of this person or you to them is changing, it's over, and or maybe somebody needs to change for things to move forward, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna leave it here, and I wish you all the very best. I'm gonna move on to the singles reading. Do take care of yourself, and I'll see you again next whenever, okay? Take care of yourself, and God bless. Bye bye. Hi ViRGO singles, welcome to your reading. I've shuffled the cards, and let's see. Okay. Oh, that's nice. The Four of Wands. I'm hearing invitation, okay? Perhaps you're getting invited to some kind of occasion, a party or something like that. Could be a wedding, could be anything, but I get the feeling that this invitation could lead somewhere, okay? Alright. Let's see. Don't know why I need that many. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. The Seven of Cups was kind of jumping out while I was shuffling the cards. Okay. You've got the Page of Cups here in your present position, but okay, let's start with your recent past, okay? You walked out of, or rather sneaked out of something that was not fulfilling you, something that was perhaps had an element of deception, okay? Maybe you were even sabotaging yourself by being in that relationship or being in that situation or situationship, whatever may be the case. But there is something happening in your present, okay? So take it as it resonates. This is just for Feb and it is a general reading. But I feel that you're coming into Feb with a sort of hope, okay, that you have a lot of perhaps options to explore, and you're curious about what else is out there. You're curious about maybe getting back on the dating scene and meeting new people, exploring your options, your choices, and things like that. And there is this one person who sparks an interest in you, okay? And the good thing is that you're coming in with this sort of vulnerability, but hope and faith that yes, there is someone out there for me, someone who could be a potential partner, okay? Now, what's happening beneath the surface or in your inner world is the Nine of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, I feel like you're sort of working on yourself as a person, trying to become a better version of yourself, perhaps gaining mastery over yourself, okay? And there is a shift happening there as far as especially any kind of resistance that you've had with towards relationships, okay? Thinking that no, I should just put up my boundaries and not consider anyone new because everybody might be cheating, or they may be unreliable, or just not good for me, okay? And trying to protect yourself, I feel. But now I get the feeling that that's changing gradually, okay? And it's leading to something better, it's leading to you basically being prepared, which is what is quite evident, okay? Being prepared to explore your options, explore what's out there, okay? Now, I'm also hearing friends, so maybe your friends get you back on the dating scene and they sort of urge you to go out and chill and, go out on a couple of dates. You never know, maybe you'll meet someone really good and just test the waters, okay? Dip your feet in the water and get back on the scene. That is the kind of message that I'm getting. For that matter, your friends may be actually introducing you to someone new, someone who you have, who sparks an interest, like I said, and someone who you have like a great connection with, potentially like a soulmate energy, okay? But I keep getting that this is someone perhaps your friends introduce, or they have some role to play, as far as you getting to know this person or coming across them is concerned. But you do still have some burdens from the past, but that's not exactly what I'm getting. I'm getting that you may be actually really pressed for time, okay? Maybe you're too busy right now and you don't really have the energy left to put into like a dating scene or something. Now, going back to the Four of Wands, initially what I was feeling is an invitation. Perhaps your friends invite you over to some kind of event and you're likely to meet this person there. So keep your eyes open, keep your ears pricked up, because you might just come across someone new, okay? Someone who is shows promise, okay? And in the near future, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Chariot. So you go from a very stable, sort of quiet, expectant energy, but not in a desperate sense, just waiting, biding your time, being patient. You go from that energy to something that's so quick, that's forward moving, that is just charging at you. I feel like this is coming to you rather unexpectedly. Don't be surprised if you actually meet a Cancerian, okay? We do have the Cancer card here. You might actually meet a Cancerian and things just pick up pace really quickly with them, okay? That is what I'm feeling for you. And even if this is not a Cancer, this could be just anyone who is suddenly, unexpectedly showing up in your life. That's the feeling that I'm getting. So it's gonna hit you like a bolt of thunder. I feel it's gonna be unexpected, okay? And you never know, if you actually meet someone at an event, at an occasion, or maybe just through friends, through their group, their social circle, you might just end up meeting someone and sparks go flying, and things take off really quickly. So that is quite possible, okay? And I get the feeling that you are actually fantasizing about having a partner, having someone in your life. So keep that faith going on, okay? Let's see, do we have any additional messages for Virgo, or any advice with regards to singles, love, February? Okay, this card really wants to come out. Happy, happy. Truth be told, okay. Between worlds. And we have Yang. That is, take action, be in that Yang energy. So right now you're sort of in between, okay? You may still have some lingering energy from the past, but you're neither here nor there, okay? So it's kind of an in-between stage. But the advice for you is to be actually in that happy state. And when you're actually enjoying yourself, you're being happy, you're laughing, you're giggling, you're having a good time, that is when I feel you will be able to attract the person who's meant for you, okay? And with the truth be told here, it's just that what I'm getting as a message is open your heart out, okay? Don't be afraid to be your authentic self, because the right person will accept you for just that, for being yourself, okay? Oh, okay. Speaking of, you get new beginnings, shape shifting, which is kind of like that energy, and emergence. So this is you now sort of coming out of the shadows and being a new person, and being open to something that is new, okay? I want to read a bit from this card because it's really interesting. It's kind of like you've gone through this metamorphosis, and things have been kind of cloudy, and they've been sort of up in the air, like the Seven of Cups, nothing really concrete, nothing tangible. But suddenly, out of nowhere, I feel that things can fall into place. But be ready for that, okay? Be ready and be open your heart space for that, for these new beginnings to happen. So let me just read a little bit from the Emergence card. It's one of my favorite cards in this deck. Just give me a moment. Emergence. Yeah. Okay, so the message is you are in an intense process of emergence into the next cycle of your life. Unlike more gradual shifts in awareness you have experienced, this one is happening quite rapidly. Okay, that is what I was talking about. And came on somewhat unexpectedly, without any pauses for contemplation or indecision. You may even think that you are unprepared for such dramatic changes in your life, yet you are prepared and can put to use the experiences and wisdom you have accumulated up to now. Life is demanding that you move into the next stage of maturity. This requires you to adjust your thinking about yourself, others, and your community. It calls for you to shed yet another layer of ego-filled defenses and let go of any illusions of being less than who you are. Okay, that's beautiful. So I'm going to leave it there, and I hope this was useful in some way. Do subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Leave me a comment if you feel like. I'd love to read your comments. Do take care of yourself. Have a wonderful month ahead and watch out for unexpected new beginnings. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.